Silverfang Vengeance. I do believe this is episode 14. And welcome to all the people that are tuning in. So the first things first, let's go and roll the rules here. But of course, one of the mods can always post those to chat if you need to read it at a later time. And a quick recap of what we've been doing. So we made a really ridiculous amount of hats, and we hauled them down for some trade goods. So we are coming back with a bionic leg and a golden stool, and I'm hoping that I'm offered yet another trade request because they've been really, really cool. Last episode, I injured and downed a Thrumbo and threw them into my little barn here, and they've been feeding on the kibble and not breaking out, which is cool. Gives me a chance to recruit them. Lyrebird, still here. I guess we need a set to all meals because he wasn't really getting fed. Trying to reduce his resistance. It's been taking a while, and I'm sure it will take longer because his difficulty is 99%. It's also not that easy to keep him happy. He's, he's in pain. Is he? Yeah, he's in minor pain due to this torso stab scar. That will, of course, clear up eventually. The Luciferium will get to it. But that might take a bit. I don't know. It's one of those things that you just can't plan for. Alright, so, let's see. My Streamlabs is saying that no one's viewing, but you guys are chatting to me, so clearly I know that isn't true. Another thing that I had going was Cheese Radar. Hey, how you doing? Trying to get, actually, Cheese Radar a pawn here. That is currently another goal that I have. Any other goals that you have to suggest, I'm all ears and open for ideas. Catharsis asks, how does a tribal keep getting Luciferium? Well, the Luciferium came from the 2 Ancient Dangers, and we can always raid other Ancient Dangers when we run low. And because we have so many Cryosleep pods, if I'm ever low, I can just throw the Addict into Cryo, and they won't cause any long-lasting issues. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, so let's see. Day is still working on leveling up the artistic stuff. Hopefully to the point where he can reliably craft at least excellent stuff. I, of course, have a lot of silver and jade and gold and stuff like that. And I could always acquire more. I've just more or less been waiting for him to be able to reliably make some nice stuff. Excited about it. I guess, why am I even looking for wildlife? It's winter time. I could just do a blanket hunt here, I guess. Who is a medical emergency? Lyrebird is... Oh, Luciferium unmet. Alright. Let's see. Administer Luciferium. Luckily, the game kind of informs me when I am... Oh. Okay, never mind. The game gave me about 10 seconds to give him Luciferium, and then he just died. Not exactly sure that's how that's supposed to work. Okay, so one thing I could do is clear up some space in here, and then keep him on the deep freeze, I guess. That's a little ridiculous. I guess I will never put any non-owned pawn into deep freeze ever again, because that's gonna happen. Alright, Zero, you are gonna haul him Lyrebird, and yeah. The problem with this, of course, is everybody's gonna be stuck with my father Lyrebird died until I get him resurrected. And that, I have no idea how long that's gonna take. Alright, another thing, I need to clear out no people. Oh no, not no people. I need to clear out pet zone, so the pets don't eat them. And yeah, alright, that's all set. Zero's now going to be put back on people zone. Klein saying he was a bad father anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I think Grief was more of a father than Lyrebird ever was. He showed up and tried to murder us. So, yeah, I don't know about don't know about my loyalties to him. Day, why are you still cranking out normal quality statues, man? I don't know what's wrong with you. Alright, so Leth and Zelda are still on their way home with all of the goodness. What else is going on? So we have a hard snow and a whole lot of snow and a lot of cold. The cold snap already stopped, which is, I guess, good. But as you can see, a lot of the plants are dying off. It's being cleaned. Will he still need Lucy when he's resurrected? Yes. You can never, ever, ever, ever get over Luciferium addiction. It is... You're addicted forever until death. Or through death, it's persistent. It's pretty crazy stuff, if you ask me. I'm not going to necessarily work to res him. Oh, thanks for the resub. May have been their father, but wasn't their daddy. Yeah, well, he's not Mary Poppins, that's for sure. I get your reference, by the way, I think. I hope. I feel like if I was able to drop the meme of, you know, Captain America saying I got that reference, I would, but yeah. Alright, so what's going on? We just hunted a bunch of the boars. We are trying to tame the Thrumbo, but actually Leth is away out of the base, so... That's not entirely true. We're not taming anything at the moment. Innocent prisoner died, and father died. So that's going to be... Oh, Day's father didn't die. That's going to be a little bit of a bummer for everybody for a bit. Not much I could do against that. Let's see. We are really low on wood. That's what is going on here. Day is not even able to make his... grand statues anymore. Alright, time to cut some more trees. Seems to be nice, healthy trees. Now, you all told me to sow some trees, but honestly, this boreal forest regrows so fast. Tidewalker asks, why do I have the metal chunks outside the wall? Mostly aesthetics, honestly. It's partially because there's nothing that a tribal can do about slag. I can't process it. That requires a smelter, and we are pre-smelting technology. But I also don't like leaving slag out in the wild. So I thought it could be cool. And this was something I did in the last series, that I lined my walls with it. I don't know. Because I figured if it's really slag, sharp metal lining my base... from a lore standpoint, could be cool. I don't know. Alright, so we are running really low on... Alright, I think I'm going to switch over from whatever I was using to some sort of stone block. Let's use marble, because we're really low on wood, and we've got plenty of marble. We'll get Day to start working on that. Doing a quick temperature check. It is totally fine. I love it. There's some bedrooms that are a little cooler. Yanshui's is way warmer than Zelda's and Klein's because this door's open. And this door's open. Let's fix that. Alright, there we go. Now it's going to warm up just fine. Proto also mentioned another reason I use slag. You can't stop on the slagged terrain, which means they can't use the corners for cover, which is a really other great point. In fact, I'm going to extend the stockpile a little bit. And that way they can only use the slag for cover, and slag provides far less cover than like an open door or a wall or something like that. Alright, Angel's no longer inspired. It's fine. To be expected, even. She's our night owl. Alright, someone says they need warm clothes. Day does. You're good until 12. He's not going to get frostbite, I don't think. Alright, yeah, these bedrooms are a lot warmer with those doors closed. And then the freezer is a lot colder. I don't know why I left that open. Let's just pretend I didn't. Alright, so Leth and Zelda should be in any time now. Another thing I could do this episode, if I'm sure you guys want to see it, hit another pirate base? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. You can tell me. Kill pirates or something. Get the one on the road? Yeah, that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense to be able to go all the way to my trade partner, my ally over there, and not be waylaid by Blacktown. Really? Your place is called Blacktown? Seems strange. Alright, so I'm going to forbid Artie and Lyrebird, as I will try to resurrect them if I'm able. The question, here's the real question. Who would I do first? Probably... no, I probably know who I would do first. Alright, Tame failed. Leth. Now that he's home, Chester and Vasmoya should be following him around to make sure that he's not... Oh my goodness. Alright, I swear to God, I'm not cheating. Is all I'm going to say. I am not cheating. I have no idea how this is possible, but it's like the storyteller knows exactly what I need and just gives it to me. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. But there we are, Resmec Serum, just being offered to me. It's only being guarded by 4 enemies, too. Oh, man. Alright, so if that's the case... First things first, we have need of the leg, right? So, I'm just going to give it to Wolf. Bionic right. And rest until healed. Oh, Wolf just donated some bits. I think he really, really wants the leg. Klein tells me to use it on Artie first. Another thing that I'm interested in doing... Oh, Artie has... Yeah, maybe I'll use it on Artie first. I do also want to try to get Cheese some a pawn here. So that is another goal of mine. Alright, who's doing the surgery? Leth? I don't think I trust Leth. Zero, can you do it? No offense, but, you know, no, stop. Stop cutting into him. How is that even possible? I literally queued up... no, quit it, guys. It's not everybody gets to cut into Wolf Day. What are y'all doing? Go away. It's weird. I'm fairly certain I ordered him to do the operation. Zero, that is. And everyone else just cut in. Now, the only problem with, you know, Zero doing the operation, he's sort of a psychopath. Like, just a low-key psychopath, but... Nope. Alright, we survived it. The reason why Wolf is, he's transhumanist, so he's going to be happier having the bionic parts. And then additionally, he's a ridiculously good shooter. So if I ever needed to kite, he'd be the man to do it. Oh, there we go. We got some excellent armor. I think I'm making until we get a masterwork, though. But excellent will be real good. The difference is pretty enormous. 0 crits. Yeah. Alright, so the worst of the snow has ended. And we're just hunting... Oh, there's a lot to hunt. Alright, let's forget some of this stuff. Just keep hunting it all. Meat for the sake of meat. I think what I'm going to do is, in the food stocks, we're going to take the pack of survival meals out, because it's taking a lot of room that we don't necessarily want. Alright, so the quest here. We've got 13 days to get that Resmec Serum. And Klein or Aggro, whomever is watching that's a mod, if you want to throw up a poll about who I resurrect, feel free to let me know. And Aurora. Nice. Alright, Klein said he's going to do it. Wolf is now capable of walking again. And walking he will do. Now, one of the important things, of course, is the minigun here makes you move slower. So, to offset the... Oh, hey, Northern Spectre. Thanks for the sub there. That's awesome. So, to make sure that you can outrun, like, the average person, because really that's, I think, the greatest concern, right? If you can't outrun, like, an average pawn humanoid enemy, you're going to have a bad time. So you need to be faster than like the default 4.6 or whatever. Of course, I'm not going to be moving at 4.6 right now because it's 1 in the morning, it's dark, and I'm in deep snow. So I'm more moving like 3.9. But yeah, you need to be faster than the average, which means that like Leth, because of his architect leg, where is it? He is able to move ridiculously fast, which is great. For someone in, you know, steel plate armor. I think one of those ibex up there were already shot by Trek. Trek took it down, so he was just shooting around it and into it and everything else. All right, I don't know what I'm waiting for at this point. Maybe a little bit more hunting. Oh, hey, Muffalo. Zelda, like, forgot to hunt. Alright, come on, guys. You can't just leave it wounded. There we go. Who gets pet cemeteried? I mean, it happened to Yanshui. She's literally twice dead is her title. Because she became really good at dying impermanently, like the dude from Game of Thrones, spoiler, that just, you know, died like 19 times. Alright, I think a lot of the work that we needed doing is done at this point, and we're pretty well set up to go hit up the pirate base and do some pirate stuff. Meaning, you know, earn that cheddar and res. Okay, so we've got a lot of animals hauling the wood. We're also constantly running really low on space. Okay, so the furs here, we don't have enough of, so I have to decide what is the next material I'm going to make available. I would say maybe wolfskin on one. So let's, come on, let me click, please. Oh, dear lord. Textiles. No heavy. Instead, wolfskin. And on the other, we will put... I'm a little tempted to start doing Devil Strand. I know I know that I still have Thrumbo, but I'm kind of waiting on an inspiration for that. Devil Strand is more renewable, whereas Thrumbo is not. Unless, you know, the... Oh, you know what? We'll do Mega Sloth Wool. That makes sense. There. How long for the poll, I've been asked? Maybe until I get the Resmix serum. And then close the polls. Once I have the serum in hand, he's hurling insults at his sibling because, I don't like that. No one hunts Brewski. And another good reason for Wolf to have a bionic leg is I can respond to naughty puppies trying to eat me way, way faster. Alright, I think the crack of next dawn, we will head and get some of the... Why is it so warm in here? I guess it's warm everywhere. We are definitely butchering way too much, so I'm going to suspend Butcher Creature for a bit. So we have a lot of meat that's going to go to spoil. I don't mind the shooting level up, though. Wolf is better than Wolf? Yeah. Alright, this targeted insult spree is really, really annoying. I wonder how it hurts their... Oh, yes. Very much hurts the relationship. Trek, just shoot him in the knee with fur. Oh, there we go. That's what I was about to suggest. Duke it out. Alright, is this an old bite scar? Yeah, that's an old bite scar. Alright, these two geniuses need to heal up a bit. I've been cranking through my steel, trying to get better plate armor, but I can't seem to crack past excellent. That's alright. Alright, and one thing I'm going to do is queue up 4 toques out of the wool. So we're going to take it to the temp crafting and use chief and use the wool. Oh, apparently I have more wool than I realized. So I'm going to make 5 of them. Yeah, I can afford up to 5. How much does insult stack? I think up to negative, or 10 stacks. I don't know. I kind of forgot the diminishing returns on it, because I think there are diminishing returns too. There's a lot of sort of deep detail about that kind of stuff. So if I didn't want to wait, I would probably I wouldn't send Trek or Jimmy to the raid. The little base raid. And that's probably what I'm going to do. We're keeping the Grief Shrine lit. It's also important to keep this lit. Alright. Most people are waking up. I think, who would send? Probably Wolf, Klein, Zero, Zelda? Yeah, that's all I need. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... maybe Leth, too. Wolf, Klein, Zero, Zelda, Leth. Wolf, Leth, Zero. I probably don't need Zero. I won't bring a dock. Okay. And Leth's going to leave his wolves behind. Days of food, let's bring some. Maybe 100. That's probably more than I need. As far as herbal meds, we'll bring 4. I'm going to bring the medicine because we can dump it on the path. And then, I think another thing I'm going to do is bring the plain leather. As much as I can hold, which is a whole lot of it, and dump it. I know, crazy, but, like, I'm never going to have enough slaves to trade to make that worth it. And I know we're not bringing bedrolls, so that's a bummer. I could gift the plain leather, but I'd have to carry it. I'd rather just dump it, because I'm going to dump it immediately, and it won't slow me down. I don't, one ally is already at 100, and the other ally, the thing is, when you're tribal, like, having allies is not all that useful, in my opinion, because, you can't call them, you know, so you can't ask them to trade, you can't tell them anything. So as a result, they're not exactly, in my opinion, high priority to keep happy. It is entirely possible that, I get, like, a mission to make a crazy amount of bowler hats, yeah. I won't say that that's a zero possibility. That's pretty non-zero as far as I'm concerned. But, if that's the case, so be it. Alright, Day's cranking out more junk armor. And if I get a mission like that, I can always hunt the Muffalo. There is a whole lot of Muffalo on this map. Alright, Chiefs no longer go frenzied. Yeah, having allies as a tribal is really not all that functionally helpful, in my opinion. Because they don't really do anything for you. Yeah, like, I'm not going to need an AI Persona Core. I can't ask for backup. They don't really do anything, to be honest. Alright, Trek. You're insulted up to 9 times. Yikes. 9 times and then you threw fists. Good on you, actually, because I would have thrown fists sooner. Alright, let's go ahead and make the toques. And that will help keep our armor-wearing people warm. Yeah, I would say vanilla RimWorld isn't all that balanced for tribals. I absolutely agree with that sentiment and statement. It's fine, in my opinion. Ooh, we dropped a Masterwork cowboy hat for, yeah. Alright, meat's rotting away, no surprise there. Another thing I could do is, let's go ahead and do this. These food stocks won't allow veg. What am I doing? Raw food. No vegetarian. Oh, here we are. So those are my 4 enemies. There is no solar, so their turrets just cut power. I'm gonna get behind here. Alright, Mr. Leth. What is their range? So, the 4 weapons they have... Bolties are really the dangerous things. Yeah, this is not a particularly difficult group to besiege. Don't have any cover, though. I won't have any cover until I make it to these limestone chunks. Look, they don't even know I'm coming. This is like candy from a dumb baby. Alright, once I down Yataka, they're gonna leave, yep. Bye-bye. Quest completed. And then there is the Resmec serum. So, straw poll results when you got them. How fast do these guys move? You are moving at, what is it, 368? I'm moving at, oh god, I'm not going to catch them. I am moving 0.03 faster. I might want to think about getting Leth a non-steel plate armor, like Thrumbo, that's really protective. So I was sort of curious what they have in here. They have heaters. I'm not going to take anything, though. Just because. Yeah, they outran you. Poll results. Lyrebird, I think, was the winner, right? If I'm reading that correctly. And somehow it gets renamed to me. Oh, man, that was... Oh, Artie wins. Okay, I read that wrong. Oh, yeah, I see 10 to 2. Okay, I gotcha. Where is that serum? Here it is. You know, I would say Zero should use it, even though he's asleep. Because he's really good at using it, right? Like, we've rezzed a lot of people already. Alright, so all of my little raiders, let's reform Caravan. I'm not going to take anything because I don't need any of their stuff. And we're just going to get home. Artie, you're not going to come back friendly. You're going to come back as a pirate. But you're going to have... you're going to be unconscious due to, you know, recently being rezzed. So it's not like you're going to try to harm me or anything. You're going to be downed. And then I'll just throw you into a prison. Which means I need to unrestrict Zero. Ta-da! There you are. So, you still have your wooden foot. If I only could have, you know, removed your wooden foot while you were a corpse, but I couldn't. That's just not the way they work. You would have regrown that too, I think. Alright, so no people, but pet zone. We'll allow pets to go into the corner there. Artie's story is that a random raider showed up with the name Artie, and I have a patron that's also named Artie. So I joked that it was him, I murdered the hell out of him, and then I said, you know, maybe we actually try to recruit you. And there you are. So, prisoner, recruit. Your difficulty is honestly not that bad. And we'll take a look for res sickness. It's entirely possible you are sick and stay sick. So the next thing is I'm going to try to get a male person for cheese. That is my next. He's asking for his skills, your bio. Quick Sleeper Pessimist, pretty. You suck at everything. You have some... Oh, you know what? You're female, actually, too. I just noticed that. Yeah, you're not particularly useful. You do have a passion for art, but I think because Day has such a head start on you, you're never really going to be able to contribute art to anyone. Alright, more hauling. I'm just making all of the marble move. Alright, left's fully healed. They have as much food as they have time on the road, so let's hope that that's not a bad thing. Another thing I wanted you all to vote on, which concerns, I guess, more Survive the Pantheon than this series. But, yeah, I know we're throwing a lot of polls at you, but I just dropped that in. This is about making Twitch partnership, which I can talk about, I suppose, briefly. I need about 45 average viewers, or 75 average viewers for the time that I stream. And for the next month or so, I'm planning on trying to push towards partnership. So, yeah, the issue, of course, here is that... okay, I'm going to stop making these plate armors. They've just sucked. So I digress. So for me to hit those goals, I'm thinking of adding some new stream time, and I'm just curious on what people want to watch. That is the too long didn't read. So the only other issue with Artie is actually not a relative, and has a, well, dead husband. I don't think we're going to enslave him. Her, I suppose. Oh, wow. Masterwork shirt. They can be the live-in slave. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just see how everyone thinks about that. Alright, Trek, you're still breaking? That insult was so long ago. I guess they all expire in a few hours, so that's fine. If I was to, Artie, if I was to keep up the narrative, you would be sold into slavery. But, maybe I wouldn't do that. We just sell people. Whereas Lyrebird, of course, is a family member, so he happens to be the exception. Maybe I get more Resmec Serum. I additionally could go ahead and head to a new map tile and try to mess with a Ancient Danger for Resmec Serum. Entirely possible. It's one way to make money from slaves. I'm trying to figure out what everybody's doing. I guess everyone is like hauling chunks. That's how little work I really have. Alright, so the group is back. And I'm just looking around the map. Corpse Obsession, here we go. You dug up this grave. Why? I have no idea. Bring it all the way to the kitchen table. Tony the Surgeon. Alright, let's get rid of Tony the Surgeon. So Artie is the father's, brother's, nephew's, cousin's former roommate? Yeah, something along those lines, Jimmy. I think you're right. Speaking of Jimmy, Jesus, Jimmy, could you be in any less of a worse of a mood? I don't think so. I think this is about as pissed as Jimmy gets. Corpse Obsession is my favorite mental break, too. My least favorite is probably drugs. Believe it or not. I'd rather have Pyromaniac than drugs. But some of the critical breaks are pretty terrible, too. Like the, I'm gonna go murder someone, I'm gonna go murder prisoners. I don't know, they get pretty dark and pretty bad. I could make you fight an animal. Let's see. Core Dog, thanks for the sub. Your needs. Are you, like, not in pain or something? What's going on here? Huh. Alright, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna make you bash Fox to death? I'll let you. I'll just let you rest for now. I'm not gonna wake you up. That seems extra cruel. Okay, so we have lots of spare clothing. Jimmy is up. Jimmy, let's go have you manhandle a muffalo. God, that sounds like a euphemism. And yeah. It doesn't help that you're dodging everything. Yeah, there you go. Masochist in serious pain. Voila. Hunt. And yeah, we'll have just walk you back. It probably, honestly, oh, really? Brewski's always getting hunted. Always getting hunted. Now the issue is no one is close to help Brewski. I need a temp zone, I think. What is go eat for dumb animals? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Go eat for... okay. That probably should not have been kept. Brewski, go this way. Animals. Alright. I have Brewski now running away from the wolf. I'm sending... Klein will join. I'm sending 2 people in to intercept and help. And then what I'm going to do is hunt and murder all of the dangerous wolves and the like on the map. Because I'm a little tired of the constant manhunting. Look, I shoot the wolf and he goes right back to Brewski. No. Alright, goodbye. Klein, I'm gonna grab you here and let's go murder all of the megafauna. Why not? Alright, Brewski, you are now free to roam about the map. Alright, there we go. And we're going to take care of all the dangerous creatures that keep threatening us. I don't think foxes are that much of a threat, to be honest. And of course, at like max range of the minigun, there's really not a whole lot of danger to a would-be hunter. Not with the amount of bullets coming out of the pointy end. Okay, so we have now, let's see. If I want to take out another pirate base, one way to easily do it would be to use the Animal Psychic Pulsar. The last base we headed to didn't really have any animals. It had some boomalopes, but probably not enough to really cause havoc to the would-be raiders. So one thought is that I wait till spring to do it, but I think you all probably want to see that sooner than later, right? Did I name those backwards? The zones? Probably, but at least when you're, you know, dyslexic like I am, you know what you mean, you just don't convey it properly. Alright, so our skill is up at 14 now. Come on. This should warrant a... we should be in the territory of... you know what? The golden stool should be here. We should be able to sit on the golden stool and stare at the statue to grief. What else did I get here? I got the bionic leg. I already installed that. These wooden beds are only excellent, so I'm going to break them down. Back into their wood. Alright. That jumped like 6 impressiveness. Oh, here we are. A grand, excellent sculpture. Tidewalker, thanks for the sub. So let's get this installed. And now it's 165. Look at that. That grand sculpture making a big splash. Big splash. All right, we're almost getting to the point where we are going to want to butcher, but everything in there is still frozen. Jimmy is still resting. Oh, and puking everywhere. Artie's puking. Oh, right. He's got res sickness. I forgot about that. No, I'm just going to leave the golden stool next to the sculpture. I think that's probably the correct place for it. Day, keep cranking out those wonderful marbles. As you can see, we are very quickly hauling the marble blocks to where they need to be. So, yeah, and both of the stone cutters allow for the job. Bandit Camp quest for what? Resmec serum? No. For a silver table that's legendary. Dang. And pants. Well, I could go for a legendary table. Put that inside the tomb. Right? So my thinking is I do a twofer. I hit up Blacktown here and wipe it out. And then I hit up something else, you know, the pirate base afterwards. Providing, you know, I have enough health, etc. Why is this cold? Oh, this is cold because this is open and this is open. Let me fix that. Wolf. Let me grab you. Alright. Now it's warming back up. Oh, apparently we used some of her pemmican. Ah, that's... Now that I got rid of the plain leather, I gotta say, that looks a lot cleaner than it did before. I think what I'm gonna do is have that just be another general storage. They're like pretty crappy pants. Let's be honest here. The quest reward is mostly for that table. The pants don't matter. I'm gonna move this art a little bit closer to the poker table here, so that it beautifies the area. All right, so Artie is able to move around now. We'll see if he gets res psychosis. I think the chance of that happening is pretty low, but still, my luck, you know. I get lucky, then I get unlucky. That's the name of the game. That's how these things work. Part of me... Maybe I won't wait for Jimmy. Jimmy will stay behind. He's also been very moody lately. Alright, lifting the embargo to butchery. It's a minimum of 40% chance of psychosis. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. That might be true. I could always put him in a pod if that's the case. Alright, well, we have a little bit more wolf skin. Speaking of wolf skin, there is yet another wolf out here. There's always another wolf, isn't there? Just a quick reminder, the Thursday poll for goals and stuff for this will close in just a moment. So if you'd like input, you want to provide input, you got to do it now. Now isn't probably, you should have already done it already, but hey, there might be still a minute left for you. Okay. What is it? 1 o'clock or so? We are going to just wait until tomorrow morning, and then we'll push towards the another pirate base. A part of me thinks I'm going to, with all the Dakas, I'm going to suit up in armor. So one thing I could do is tribe member. Let's go ahead and new outfit. Warpath. Alright, Warpath is going to be... What do these guys wear? Pants, plate, and okay. Yep. Alright, let's edit Warpath. So, the plate armor and pants. Headgear will be simple helmet and pants. Alright. That's the Warpath armor. And I can assign everyone to Warpath when it's time to go. Alright, build a barn out of the Ancient Danger. Got the most votes, I think, right? That's interesting. This Ancient Danger, I suppose, is what you mean. Oh, Tame Muffalo won the poll? Man, I'm, like, truly illiterate. I guess it's just because I can't click it. But yeah, I can tame a Muffalo. Alright, let's go do that. I don't care which one I tame. We'll just get any old Muffalo tamed. And they're not likely to bite the hand that feeds, unlike a Thrumbo. I'm surprised the Thrumbo actually hasn't attacked me, if I'm being honest. Alright, I think I'm going to crank out 3 more simple helmets. And that way we have plenty of simple helmets for fighting. Tame a Muffalo, make a barn. Okay, I got you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, in here, in general storage. Okay, let me repaint this, because we started putting chunks in there. I didn't even notice until just now, and then it was, like, full of chunks. Alright. There we go. Hauling all these chunks out. They are indeed pretty cold in armor. In helmets. Oh, you know what? I should also allow shirts too, right? So let's go back to Warpath and allow button downs. And maybe I'll have, on this path, Warpath will allow for toques, will require toques. Winter has begun. Alright, so come daybreak. In fact, that's what I'll do now. So who's coming? Leth, Jimmy, Day I want practicing his craft. Who is a good dock? Okay, we have plenty of, like, secondary docks, so Zero doesn't have to come. Because I think who's my warden? Day. Okay. Alright, let's see. Day, Zero's gonna... Warpath. Should Yanshui come? Yeah, I'm gonna send Yanshui as well. Alright, there we go. So, getting warred up here. We just gotta wait for everyone to get on the proper clothing. I think Darude Twitchstorm is right about Artie, that because he never decayed, he only has a 2% chance for psychosis, as keeping them frozen does provide that benefit. That is how it works to my knowledge. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. Alright, looks like we are good to go. Everybody. Oh, look, Day is wearing the wrong stuff now. Oh, he thinks the Trek's armor was... Okay, yeah, I see what happened. Trek's armor was better than... So he switched out of it. That's kind of funny. All right, so there we go. We've got our shooters now queued. We're gonna bring a lot of food, some herbal meds, and what else do we want? Maybe we'll bring the pulser just in case there's something to pulse. I'm taking a look around. And bedrolls. We don't have enough for everyone, but it's a start. I don't want to weigh them down too ridiculously with the bedrolls, though. And then we could also bring beer. Beer for the road. I'm going to bring the packaged survival meals as well. Where's my beer? I can never find beer. It's always like a thing. We'll bring 15 beers. Choose the route. The one on the road. That was the deal. And heading out. Let's see. Artie is 38. So, I'm curious about relationships. Oh, yeah. Art, well, no, Zero's female. Chief might be a good match. Klein might be a good match. Yeah. We have two potential pawns that could be a match for Artie in terms of relationships. The simple helmets just got made. I guess they are going to be for later. And here goes the warpath. So, the average warpath person, let's see, -5. Yeah, we're fine. We're sitting around our comfort zone for hypothermia, but it shouldn't impact us. A day of travel, 4 days of food. It does leave the base relatively, I wouldn't say unguarded, but lightly guarded, but of course we do have pets. We have plenty of pets to fight for and with us. Why is my dog even in the barn? There's like nothing to do in there. Alright, so I gotta keep an eye on... Ooh. I did not realize there's so much slag to add to my wall up there. I was gonna say I gotta keep an eye on that wolf, make sure he doesn't try to eat one of my animals. As they often do. Alright, Mr. Zero. Maybe I'm going to have you... Oh, okay, Crab is already fighting. That had me worried for just a moment, and then I realized how inconsequential that revenge was going to be. Alright. Zero, I'm going to hijack you and make sure that dangerous things out on the map here are taken care of. I know that you have not so awesome weapon. I do really enjoy the sound of the heavy SMG, I gotta say. I mean, it's not as hilarious, of course, the big Daka Daka minigun. Whoa, that was a good shot. I like the log. It's like, well, the wolf, or the fox, was missing a heart and had to die. It's like, yeah, I guess you could describe it like that, or that Zero shot him in the heart. Oh, I think we're going to see a wolf on ibex fight here. Oh, this wolf has Alzheimer's. Interesting. Only 8 years old, already has Alzheimer's. So, already somewhat physically compromised wolf. Should be pretty easy to hunt. There we go. Sorry, Wolfie. And I guess we can unforbid. Now, of course, the more animals that are just sort of like out here and dead, the less likely we are to be hunted, because the wild animals that would hunt us are going to be eating nicely. So I don't actually really mind leaving the animals out there. So I don't want to lose a dog. Alright, we're done. Zero was a little mad. Using 5 bedrolls. Really? Oh, well, someone in this family is sharing a bed right now. But I'm not going to be able to find out who. So I brought a double bed. And, yeah. 2-hour stream indeed. That is the plan. And it's probably always going to be the plan. At least until I hit Twitch partner. Just because the amount of hours I stream is very tightly required by Twitch. We'll call them my nasty masters. No, I'm kidding. The requirements are actually pretty reasonable. Artie, you're 17 resistance remaining. Okay. And we still have Day as Warden, so that's good. Today, sometime soon, we're going to hit another pirate base. As you can see, they're decreasing, for sure. And then I'll head down and get that silver table. And that should allow us to improve this tomb. Alright, what is your needs? Pessimist, minor pain, tattered apparel. Wow, your apparel sucks. Jeez, alright. Well, I can fix the tattered apparel. I'm going to use the mod to strip him. And no, Day doesn't haul, so he's like totally the wrong person to do this. 1 second. We are going to take 0 here. I'm picking on 0 a lot, aren't I? He's the only one that hasn't died yet, so. We'll actually put Artie in nice clothing. So let's load the... I'll load damage clothing, but not anything that's too terrible. So shirt, pant, and we need pants, and maybe a toque. So here's a toque. Here's some pants. All right, we've got duster, shirt, toque, pants for you. And I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. Let's load this steel knife. Is there anything else that I don't or should not own that is raider stuff that I need to get rid of? No, I don't think so. So I'm actually going to have 0... I'll do this later. So I'm about to be in a raid. So I'm just going to drop this stuff off and forbid it. It'll decay. Because here's the raid. Perfect timing. Maybe. Come on. Okay. Artie hasn't put his clothes on yet, and actually that's kind of a problem because the fire just went out. So what are these guys? Okay, these guys have a lot of really powerful ranged weapons. They aren't pushovers. They have a lot of assault rifles. They're well geared, in other words. Quite well geared. Now I have to think there is a nice healthy choke point here that allows me to bash them. So their range advantage disappears pretty quickly. Looks like Leth got rid of his shield belt. Because it wasn't allowed. So he took it off. Darn it. I hadn't thought about that. I'm not even sure where the shield belt is. It's got to be around here somewhere. In fact, what I could do is... let's make sure the shield belt gets put here. Why do I always attack during eclipse? I don't know. It's just luck, really. All their turrets are off. Their turrets aren't really what I'm worried about, though. It's the mortars that I'm truly worried about. Alright, attack has begun. So yeah, they have really good gear. They're all in power armor. Wildlife. There is a ton of it. Okay, here's the deal. A little bit of an audible. Someone here has the let's make all the animals crazy equipment, and I'm going to use that to my advantage. So what I'm going to do is eat some berries, yes. Alright, we'll let everyone go for a moment. What I'm going to do is build a door here. Put a campfire in it. I don't see mortars. Yeah, they don't have mortars. Build a little roof. Alright, don't, okay. You're wandering, like, into their base at this point. That's what we would call dumb. Okay, let's see, what are we gonna do? Jimmy. Let's make everyone a little crazy. So at this point, they're going to be besieged by a lot of critters. And I think to prevent... Oh, Rat Smasher's already smashing rats. To prevent the critters from coming my way, I think what would be best is if I just forbid the door. Pick up rat. Oh, here comes a warg. Okay, Klein. There we go. So they're having a good old time defending themselves against all sorts of animals. And I'm just holed up, playing smart. Oh, look at this. The Flight of the Caribou. Who is the best constructor here? Trek is. Okay. Klein, take a step back. Trek, take a step forward. I think I should have made this out of granite, because obviously they're through. But, well, we're going to bash everyone down. Alright. How are they doing? They are not doing well. This pirate base is going to be wiped out. My, like, everybody wait until you see the light, the white in their eyes technique is definitely working. Ta-da! Alright, we're fine. I had the masochist take a step up and take most of the brunt of the hits, because he'd be happy to do it. For them, yeah, these pirates are getting all sorts of messed. What I'm going to do is... Docks. Jimmy is the best... Okay, Jimmy. You happen to be the best doctor. You're also holding a dead rat. That's gross. Leth or Yanshui? Yanshui, because you have the worst gun. You're going to do a little bit of Meti-san. Everybody else, let's head towards the base and mess up the pirates. I'm coming for the pirates. Alright, Yanshui, you are going to stand guard over Jimmy. I'll give Jimmy a night off. Oh, they're coming to me. Okay, you want to come to me? Is this how you want it to be? Alright, that's fine. Sorry, Jimmy. You're back on. Alright, so if they're coming here, I'm going to stand at the ready. I'm going to stand ready to just jump, basically a big old ambush when they come on through. Oh, you're going north. I didn't see that coming. I will be honest. Well, I'm also very eager to kill ISIS. For obvious reasons. Okay. Hello, Alvin. Prepare to be fired upon! That was great. Alright. Oh, Trek always dies, and here he is again, dying on me, man. He just lost his brain. His brain's gone. They land one shot, and it's through his brain. Luckily, it's winter, and he will stay nice and frosty. But yep, I should have known. Trek and his brain is always bad time. All right, Wolf, we are gonna send you into the least hygienic spot on the map for medical care. And everyone else is going to just murder out of anger. Hey, Isis, I'm going to call you Daesh. How does that make you feel? Yeah, you're dead. Alright, let's go on our murder spree rampage. In fact, AJ, we're just going to bash you to death, because that's what I'm going to do. Oh, he has a bionic arm. I would not mind capturing him, but I think he's gonna die. Yep. Oh, and this guy died too. Yep. Alright. Trek, we will not leave you behind. In fact, let's go ahead and haul you. Well, I'm gonna haul you with someone else. Haul you to cover. So you're not, like, out there deteriorating. Nanshui, is this your idea of, like, tending to Wolf? Is standing and waiting by the fire? Alright, so the rest of these guys, I guess the base is technically destroyed, but I want to take a look around. And I don't really feel like turrets turning on me, although I don't think that's all that possible. Grief's revolver is gone. It doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. Because it was always... Oh, no, it's on Trek, actually. The way the Pinata mod works, it doesn't have you drop anything. Alright. Hello, Mr. Turret. Bye-bye, Mr. Turret. And there's one more turret left. Okay, that was not the stockpile I meant. No, I don't want you to... I'll be leaving in a second anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't have a door there anyway. Alright, last turret. Who killed Trek exactly is the question. Log. Lady's heavy SMG bullet. This one right here. Lady did. This one. Her heavy SMG normal went into Trek's brain. Alright, well it didn't blow up. There's not going to be res zero in this base. I'm not that lucky. I could melt her, sure. But she was just doing what she was doing. I don't really blame her for that. Let's get through this stupid door. Alright, so they have Jade. I think I'm allowed to, what, 6 items or so? Was the synopsis. So I'm obviously going to bring a lot of this stuff. Actually, why am I even manually unforbidding? 6 to 10, yes. Something like that. I like how this dude died in the doorway. Oh, wow, they had a huge capacity for beer. Don't have any beer, but huge capacity for it. Okay, Trek doesn't count at 6 to 10 items. Trek counts as 1, really? I don't think Trek's an item, but alright. That's a dark way of thinking about it. Reform Caravan. First things first, Trek in Tosh. There we go. And Trek in Tosh weighs a ton, so I'm going to have to ditch a lot of weight here. What was I bringing that weighed a lot? Jesus. Trek. Lose some weight, man. Gourmand. Heavy set. I like can't carry him. Like, at all. I just don't have enough carry weight. So, yeah, we're going to have to strip Trek. We'll let him keep his armor, but he's going to have to ditch everything else. So, let's see. Gear. Stripping, 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 stripping. Alright, so he keeps the revolver. This mod's pretty cool. World. Reform. Mr. Trek. Still too heavy. The dude is too heavy. What can I say? Alright, we're going to ditch the beds. That brings me down to 18. We're going to ditch berries and kibble. I don't know if there's enough for me to ditch. Beer. Pemmican. Pemmican. Okay. Yeah, that's max ditched here. So, we're not going to... Yeah, I know I could have ditched more armor. We're just not going to bring more stuff. Trek is more important than the rest of them. He weighs 70 kilograms. Check the mood? Yeah, everyone's mood sucks. That's why I was really actually eager to hit the road promptly. Because the longer I wait, the more the mood's going to suck for everyone. Days Wolves. Yep, see, if I took any longer, it would have been a problem. Where is my kibble? I am out of it. Yes, I'm guessing the thrombo has something to do with that. Okay, foods. Pemmican. We're going to have to urgently wake everyone up to haul this Pem. Because if I don't, the thrombo's going to blast a hole in my walls. And I don't want that. More sad wandering. Yeah, it sucks. Losing 2 family members. It happens, man. It's just the way it is. Yeah, 70 kilograms isn't even that heavy for a human. But as far as this game's concerned, it's like, might as well be a metric ton. What was that? Hungry Thrombo. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is just a grand statue. I think I'm going to do excellent or better. That is the requirement. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why you care. I actually, in truth, don't think you do. I think being hungry and cold was worse. Let's see. Need to send food to the caravan? Possibly. As soon as the Sad Wander stops, it might not be the case. But that's not a terrible idea. Especially for a pawn that has a decent amount of carry weight. Like, Angel, maybe? So, Angel being our chef, I'm going to send her. So, Angel, and I can definitely see the need for, pack animals. Yep, brother. There's a lot of mood problems going on. Once people are home, I can start beering them up. And the like. I should keep Leth home for a while and try to get him to actually make headway on that thrombo. That'd be really cool. Alright, Angel is heading towards them with a little bit of food. And she'll help to speed everything up, I think. She's fine. Angel's just fine. I didn't mark a spot. I'm just going to have them combine into one another. Weird place to eat a meal. Alright. I really would like to get the campfires back stoking. What else? I need these campfires too. Alright, they're almost to the point where they're going to be mergeable. The mergeable dirgeable. Alright, wolf's no longer wandering. Merge. Enter. 1.1, 1.1. Perfect amount of food. Of course, they're all going to have, like, psychotic wanders in a second and just make that not true. 0, what am I doing with you? I am having you stoke the fires. All of them. And then we should also not have them as gather spots. That doesn't make much sense. Jan Shui's in a daze. Everybody's dazing. We'll be okay for food. They might get here a little hungry, but... Alright, Artie. What are you, a nudist? Like, just put on the clothing. He's sort of refusing. Alright, now that everyone's done wandering, they're going to be moving a little bit faster, which will be good. And fully healed. Looks like the... Oh! We got a raid of sappers. Really? Yeah, how many few people... Okay, they're all grenadiers, though. So that's sort of weird, I guess. Alright, animals. Let's see. Master... Day. I'm not going to risk the bonded animals here. Crab can't be mastered. Okay. I'm going to head on out and try to do as much damage to them because they're all grenadiers as I can. I could try to use the mortar, but I don't think it's going to hit anything. Mortars never do. Especially not on moving targets. Mortars are maybe decent against ancient ships or stuff like that, but they're not going to do anything to like a sapping party. Not in a million. Fortunately, the sapping party is a whole bunch of grenadiers, so it's not that bad. I just need to stay moving, stay frosty, and stay away from their grenades. Alright. You, Mitchell, going to get shot. Oh, look, the bison's going to get blown up. Now, the beautiful thing about this base... Oh, there, you're dead. Dodged it. Is, alright, day. Actually, we're going to... I'm going to send in. I'm just going to try to cause them to retreat as fast as I can. I guess Day's wearing the shield belt too. It's also possible I get some... Oh, yep, prisoners out of this. Day, nice hit, man. What was that? You smashed him to death? Awesome. I think you smashed him to death while on fire, which is even more impressive. Alright, be gone, you idiots. In terms of structures, bridges don't rebuild. And, ooh, we lost a lot of beer. We lost, like, just about all our beer. Diver, you are male. You're missing a pinky. You're a greedy hard worker, chemical fascination. You know what? I don't want you. Ari, you're female. Bison. Undergrounder gourmand. Yeah, if I was going to have someone, it would be Bison. Or maybe Gleb. Let's check Gleb out. Misogynist. Yeah, alright, let's go for Bison. Let's try to get Bison. What are you doing, Day? 0. Let's capture the merc. The merc with a mouth. I don't think we're going to be able to chase the other dude down. Animals. You all are... none. No bond. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch bison. Get back here. Nope. Alright, I'll just turn around. It was a nice try. Alright, so there's some repairs I gotta make. One of their idiots self-immolated. That's fantastic. It was a 3 versus like 6 or 7 or something. No problem. Pass with flying colors. Alright, Mr. Diver, you are just a good old-fashioned slave now. We're gonna enslave you. That's how we do. They didn't even really get that far into the castle, given that they had multiple grenades against tribal people. But I suspect it's important that I patch these walls up quick. 0, where are you? Oh, you're grabbing marble. Okay. Wild rat inside my kitchen. Yeah, you're right. How many things can Chief break before he hits a rat? Alright, it's back to normal. Like nothing ever happened. These guys are almost there. Yeah, I see the table's head. It'll be repaired in due time. Alright, the big animals I just forbid. We're going to butcher these small ones. Chief, actually, get inside, man. You'll be so much happier repairing up from the inside. I'm not going to bother doubling up the wall. That's going to take me forever, and I just don't think it's worth it. Because a doubled wall, they still would have breached. Wouldn't have really made any difference. Alright, restrictions. Restrictions. So, brawlers and members. Done. You do get catharsis on a, when you go a little haywire out on the road, yes. Which benefits me a little bit. Because the mental breaks that they can have out on the road are... Why do we dump a bunch of... No, that was dumb. Oh, Psychic Soothe. For men. All the males. Day just got infected. That was a pretty bad wound there. Tend to your husband. Alright, Trek is just got dropped in the middle of nowhere. Not a huge fan of that. So what we're going to do is... make room for Trek. Angel, you're a night owl, right? Let's have you do it. Move Trek to the end. And... Angel's about to have a mental break. So maybe seeing her dead brother is a bad idea. Wolf, you seem to be in better spirits. Let's have you do it. Angel back to... the no humans allowed. I'm having Wolf do it just because he's got the Bionic Leg. Why are you bringing him over there? No. Freezer. Oh, maybe it disallows human-like colonists. Yes, it does. Trust me, he's safer in there. Clear, no pets allowed for the corner. And we're good. Trek is now safe and secure. With no brain, but, you know, that was... he just needs to see the Wizard of Oz and he'll be fine. Alright, Yanshui's done being psychotic. She also stripped her armor off in the middle of nowhere. I like how he's missing 0.86% of his body parts, which amounts to basically one brain. I do find that funny. That's because he's not too smart. If he was smarter, he'd be alive. Alright, I don't think I need a passive cooler in there anymore. Something tells me in the middle of Decemberary, passive cooler's not really going to benefit us. Another raid dropping on top of me. It looks like they're in the stockroom. Okay. All hands on deck. Go here. Alright, who's close? Alright, how about this? Everybody go towards this direction. Animals, try to get to the safe room. Yeah, this is Randy at his randiest. Randy giveth, Randy taketh. Randy go mad. It's just the way it is sometimes. Whoever's in my stockrooms here, they're gonna be really, really treated poorly. Animals. I think what I'm gonna do is a new temp zone here. Because the animals are kind of heading to the fight. So I'm gonna have them over here. And that put beer on them. No drunk animals. Alright. Brewski, get out of there. They're trying to steal stuff. That's why they landed in my stockroom. Alright, I have no idea why Zero's in the middle of the room. But he just lost a leg for it. Why is everyone punching? How did that become a thing? I told one to punch, and then everyone was like, alright, punching? Is that what we're doing now? Put my Lucy down. Ah, this is such a mess. Alright, so Zero's down with 4 hours. Enough of them are down that they're going to be fleeing. Yep, they're fleeing now. Leth, let's go rescue Zero. I guess we have use for that prosthetic leg after all. Jimmy, how is your health? You are missing a pinky toe. Yep, that fire foam popper really did its job and exploded and absolutely didn't help out anyone. For the Luciferium, I'm going to put it elsewhere. Just so that I know where it is. So no pets allowed. No, they're not allowed there anyway. Wait, who is a grenade still? Where are you? Who? What was that noise? Ow, Jesus, you're in my temple? Oh, come on. Alright. Well, Monroe here decided to... What a big brain idea here. To start grenading my temple to death. Yeah, you're totally dead, dude. Oh, he's trying to steal the stool now. Desecrating a temple. Yeah, that's really gonna work when you're trying to flee a fight. Nice shooting, Yanshui. That was, ace work. Thumbs up. Alright, Mr. Zero. You don't have enough time for actual meds. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. Oh, that was like to the brain. Yes, brain was annihilated. Alright, well, we'll rebuild that. Jimmy, get to bed. And Klein, unconscripted. Alright, it's pretty understandable. Everyone is a little, irked. Where are you going with that? Oh, no. That's temporary. Alright, so let's see. 0 is okay. Jimmy will hop into bed in a sec. Leth, you're busy. Trying to think of who can do the work. Now, the only problem I foresee... Oh, Yanshui fell asleep standing up, trying to render aid to Jimmy. The only problem I foresee is, well, how to put this? 0 can't install his own prosthetic leg, right? So, alright, what else did they end up moving? They shifted a lot of stuff. They, like, moved stuff around because they're grabby little goblins. I wouldn't say that this is too dark yet. We've got a death, but deaths happen, especially when you have tribal weapons and they have everything else. Alright, Yanshui, you can just sleep there. How's the infection coming along? That's a good point. Let's do a full health check on everyone. So Day is totally fine. Immunity's way past infection. Animals. Alright, we're patching this madness up. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is marble door at the top up here. Just as another point of ingress or whatever. Alright, brewery looks a bit messy, which is understatement of the century. The golden stool was trying to be stolen by this Monroe escapee, but we kind of killed her. We destroyed her brain for it. Alright, so the tomb is mostly patched up, getting better. They did destroy a light of mine. I guess I'll put this there. So I just need to get Trek back up. I think probably a good goal would be to hit up another Ancient Danger once I feel I'm able. 0. We are going to install a right prosthetic leg in you with meds. And the next best doc is Jimmy, I think. And I'm going to wait until Jimmy is fully healed to do that. No need for a doctor to be, you know, whatever. We'll also figure out truly who the best is to do it. Alright, Angel's doing some repairs. And quests. We still have that legendary table to grab. You know, I might be battered, but I'm not broken. I'm down to get the table. Looks like we're out of vegetables. Mostly because, I guess, I never even checked, but yeah, they must eat processed foods. Okay, yeah. So we're going to need to do simple meals out of meat. So that's going to be the only way to keep food going. Alright, whole lot of repairs needing done. How are we looking now? Got plenty of backup clothing. Leth's being trained on animals, which is really good. That will possibly allow us to do some recruiting for the Thrumbo. That would be a really useful creature to have, I think. In terms of animals, let's see. I'm going to allow pets where that corpse is so they can haul it. Yep, there they go. We should be able to get some cleaning going soon, too. So that second general stockpile looks gross. Very, very gross. Who's set to clean? So Jimmy is set to clean, but he's healing. Zelda's set to clean, but she's healing. That's why we're not getting any cleaning done. So right now they're all recovering from war wounds. Another thing I want to do is pets allowed on the benches that have wood, so they can restock them themselves. I don't know why I haven't done that earlier. I have my Luciferium set aside. It's maybe a little too close to the front door, but whatever. All the raiders that came to try to murder me are getting their faces eaten. Works for me. This shelf is just going to get moved. We no longer have need of it. So Can asked about Leth's nose. I don't think it regrows noses. I don't think that's the way Luciferium works. The way Luciferium works is it does scarring, so it would heal the right hand scar, or Jimmy's bite scar. It doesn't regrow body parts. It just heals scars. Klein says he thinks all the minigunners could hit up an Ancient Danger. Yeah, Al, absolutely. I'm just going to wait to hit the bandit camp first, I think. 7 enemies? Yeah, that should be easy to push over. I also don't want to have anyone leave just yet. We need to do some cleaning. I don't want to leave the base in this horrible, horrible, horrible state. Blood and fire foam and stuff everywhere. So, I'm sort of waiting. I'm watching Zelda. Zelda chose not to clean. Bandit camps. So the camps instances, the battle instances won't really have Ancient Dangers, but Ancient Dangers could be on any tile besides my home tile. Yeah, I won't forget bedrolls. I'll remember bedrolls this time. So let's do. I'm gonna do a bunch of singles. Solar flare. So what do we have? Plain leather. I'm gonna do light leather bedrolls because light leather sucks for armor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll have Chief do them. Raccoon self-tamed. Cool. Just immediately going to get slaughtered. That's just the way it works here. Day doesn't clean. Right. Doesn't do dumb labor. That prison's getting nasty, too. Alright, Angel, I don't want you doing that. In fact, just clean the trash. If you're watching in real time, Angel, I'm sorry to make you do this. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have some plain leather. Let's go ahead with plain leather rolls. Chief, don't you go anywhere. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Expand that back. Looks like some cleaning is getting done. You know what I'm going to do? Everybody cleans. And that will get the ball rolling a little faster. I would do a double, but I don't think Day's going to leave for a long, long time. And Zero isn't going to leave either because he's one-legged, so I'm not going to bother with the double because the couple is not that mobile. Oh, great. The Death Star. Thanks. That's beautiful. Could you make it nicer, though? Because your art is trash, bruh. Alright, so Jimmy's fully healed. Getting the last of... Oh, I don't have any wood. Again? I guess we go through a lot of it, keeping everything warm and heated, right? I should just have a tree felling zone set up. I will eventually. Yeah, all of these fires are going out. Ooch. Yeah, I could install that leg now. Definitely. Jimmy. Gonna make sure he's not drunk. So here's the thing. Let's actually do a deeper investigation. Surgery success chance. That's what I'm really... 86% chance because there's a manipulation hit. Now, the next best other than you is Leth, maybe? Leth, you have... Whoops, that's not the right... Surgery success chance. What am I looking at? Okay, so yeah, Jimmy's the person to do it. Let's go try. One of these days, one of these will-be raiders are gonna have prosthetics I can steal. Oh, Wolf is sad wandering. That's another issue I'm gonna have. Oh, hey, Veggie Lover. Or Plan the Insane, or whatever you want me to call you. Name the Thrumbo Ketchup? Well, I can't name an untamed Thrumbo, but yeah. Alright, watching the surgery. We're good. It worked. I installed it in the correct leg, so... Huzzah. We are refilling the, Oh man, we're out of beer. We're refilling all of the fireplaces, which is good. I think for now I'm going to... How many... I probably have a ton of marble, right? Yeah, I have a ton of marble. I'm going to suspend this stuff so that people can work on more important tasks. I don't need everyone marble cutting. Especially given that Day's producing trash. Sorry, Day, but it's true. Zero is going to be able to move pretty decently. Okay. I'm not going to say amazing, but okay. No longer incapable of walking, too. Alright, I would say the base is pretty well cleaned up. So, what was it? Jimmy and Zelda that were the cleaners. We'll put them back on cleaning. So the other issue I was going to say is it is a little risky to go on an attack with everyone's mood as low as it is, because there is a chance that they go AWOL right in the middle of the fight, and that would be devastating. So I might want to wait for them to have their moods a little bit better to get over some of the death, which is, I grant you, kind of a long time, but it's definitely the smart play. Because if I rush it, it could be fatal. Almost certainly would be fatal. How long is the penalty, was the question. So, Lyrebird is 16 days. Oh, jeez, that's long. And 25 days for Trek. I might try the Ancient Danger approach. Trying to get rid of the Trek death. Yeah, apparently, Klein the Psychopath cares about his family members. The Legendary table only has 15 days left, so if I want that, I'm going to have to risk it. It's only a table. It's not like the solution or whatever. But I'm also saying, yeah, it would be nice. Would be nice. I'm probably going to redo the zones for next season, so I'm going to get rid of that. Trek is cursed. Trek is honestly permanently cursed. So Yeah, it really doesn't surprise me at all. Not in the least. At some point, Artie will be joining us, but he's not really going to be useful for combat. His resistance is being whittled down. About a week and he'll join us. Look at all the animals I'm attracting. My little corpse pile. I could torch it, but I kind of find it amusing. Man, Lyrebird's been dead for 2 weeks already. Doesn't feel that long, but I can't argue with the passage of time, right? Alright, Wolf is back with us. Still on extreme break risk. I mean, double catharsis would be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not about ready to fight 20 Thrashers, whatever Thrasher is. Everybody is on edge, so I'm gonna give it a minute. Trying to think what else I could be doing. I guess we have no more alpaca wool. But I don't have a free shelf. Really, I would say the problem is I ran out of beer and tea. So come next planting season, beer and tea in grand surplus. Definitely on the docket. In fact, let's see here. Zelda, my little racer. I am going to send you on a little caravan. So we're going to have you bring Diver. Oh, no, that's Zero. Wrong person. Zelda. Zelda doesn't have a lot of carry weight. She has a minigun. Actually, let's make it Wolf, because Wolf and Zelda. We'll send both. We'll have a lot of guns out of base. And what are we going to bring? We are going to bring tattered clothing and not so good clothing. Man, I wish I could just like move the column over a little bit so I could actually see what's going on here, because I can't really see at all. It sort of hides it. It's dumb. That's a lot of plate armor, but I'll bring it. I'll bring the good stuff, or I'll just bring the normal stuff. For hats, I think most of our hats are pretty good. And what else am I going to want? I'm going to want some pemmican for the road. And we'll go we'll take our diver slave and move. Would I risk smoke leaf joints again? Maybe. I mean, in the case of severe mood swings, it would be a good idea. Wolf, why'd you go to sleep? Form a caravan. I don't usually bother with smoke leaf. I think usually tea and beer is enough. And the benefits you get from smoke leaf are really negligible over beer and tea. But that's just my 2 cents. Alright, so they're on the road. They don't have bedrolls because, you know, I'm a genius. And they have a lot of good random clothing to sell. Meaning Chief is going to be tasked with replacing what was lost. I guess at a wolf skin. Smoke leaf is nice for pain management, sure. It just makes the pond fairly useless for the duration of the high, which is really my protest against it. Alright, so Zero, you now move at a pretty respectable speed. Prosthetic leg, definitely not as slow as it could be. I am, honestly ridiculously surprised that this Thrumbo hasn't... Neither has bit me and fought me, nor has it been tamed. It's sort of in this, like, middle ground of nothing's ever happening. Honestly quite surprised. Alright, so it looks like our lack of wood is being fixed now. Is there a caravan pack spot? I do believe there was at one point. There might not be now. No, it's right here. We do have a pack spot. Alright, looking good. Do I want a crit fail? What do you mean, crit fail? Pretend I'm a little slow. That might be true. Oh, wow, Wolf got real happy on the roads. In regards to the Thrumbo, no, I don't want to critically fail on the Thrumbo. Definitely not. On the other hand, I'm just surprised it hasn't, you know, come to that yet. Given that it's been a lot of time of that Thrumbo just kind of sitting there and nothing's happened with it, like at all. Leth is a pretty skilled tamer. I'll grant you that, but I'm just surprised that no progress has been made. All right, another thing I'm going to do is dig up some of the graves. I don't think random raiders deserve graves. We were just disposing of their bodies earlier. I'm gonna have to look at dead bodies as a result, but the little animals will move the corpses. Yes, I am aware of the time. Got about 8 minutes left. I'll be able to sell this slave. The slave's probably not gonna sell for very much, meaning I'm gonna have to ditch a lot of these clothes. That's fine. Another crummy sculpture. Yeah, Noah's Ark was crazy. Trying to tame Thrumbos, really dangerous. But when you get one and you can hop it up on Luciferium, they're strong. I think they're very powerful. Alright, so in preempting the winter being over, which is not for another 5 days, I'm probably going to skip over Devilstrand. No, not a mad rat. Maybe I shouldn't. What do you think? Devilstrand? No Devilstrand? I'm going to do Devilstrand. I know you all are going to say do it, so. Devilstrand. I'll put it in the bottom, because obviously we're going to have to service this spot the least. And then hay, grass. And then psychoid. I might want more psychoid than that. But I also need, you know, vegetables, food. I'm probably going to stick with rice food-wise, just because it grows fastest. It does require work or whatever, but I want fast. Not a lot of room for hops. That's okay. A bit much for hay. Yeah, you're right. What am I? My hill root's fine. Oh, come on. Let me expand. Hate when it does that. Alright. Rearranging. Psychoid. Like I said, I want a big stockpile of drugs. And I see that my hops is potato. Don't worry, I noticed. So, rice, hops, psychoid, hay grass, Devilstrand. Perfect. No, I don't think I'm going to pump any heat. I don't like geothermal, personally, just because it's unpredictable and hard to control and messy, and it would sort of ruin the whole island theme here, so I'm going to leave that be. I tinkered with it a little bit and regretted it, so I'm not going to go back on that. Alright, so where is that mad rat? It's chasing Yanshui. Cool. Not anymore. Alright, come on. Let's trade. I'm sort of curious when I'm going to get another quest. I know I have this one outstanding, and I'll probably not be offered much unless I do that. Alright, Artie's almost recruited. That's good news. Inspired creativity, chief. So, furniture. Huh. I'm not sure what to make here. I'm thinking about it. Maybe... Well, we have a legendary silver poker table. I think we need a legendary silver billiards table. Right? Yeah. That seems... I mean, you know, you gotta have a matching set. Alright, Mr. Chief. You got your job now. In fact, let's break down this old one. I want it to be matching. Hence the silver over... okay, you don't need to do that. Silver over jade. Alright. We are here. Driver fetches 750. Cool. So that's all of what I can sell them. Unfertilized eggs, sure. And I guess I'm throwing the rest out. Oh, jade? Oh, but that's way heavy. Some jade. Guess I could have clicked it more. Okay, they're barely mobile. But I have plenty of food. And then I'm going to just throw out... oh, how do I get rid... I don't know how to get rid of this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm just going to throw this out because I don't care about the money. Cool. There we go. They're headed back. I lighten their load a little bit. Would slaves be worth more? I think it's just their health, mostly. Really? Why? Alright, Chief. Somehow, Chief manufactured an excellent silver billiards table. I have no idea how that's even possible, given that he was inspired and has 15 construction. It's like a slap in the face. Yeah, that's a bummer. Real bummer. That's like rolling a 1. A critical fail. Oh well. I mean, it's still fine. At least they're matching, right? Yeah, excellent's pretty terrible, because he could do an excellent without the inspiration, so it's like the inspiration did nothing. Nothing at all. What else is going on here? Wildlife. We're starting to see animals again. So I guess we're going to hunt the big ones and suspend. Just leave them in storage. I do realize I'm just about up on my uptime. Actually, yeah, let's roll credits. So I would say next episode, I'm probably going to aim to tap into some ancient dangers, try to find myself some Resmec serum to resurrect 2 dead family members. Also, I will link again a poll. So this is a forum about adding some more streaming to my schedule. So if you have an opinion about it, drop me a line. For everyone else that has subbed, so I guess Plan and Tidewalker, Cordog, Northern Spectre, all of you thank you, or Jimmy as well. Can't forget that. Thank you so much for subbing and resubbing. I guess I hope to see you Saturday or next Tuesday, whichever you want to tune in for. Thank you all for watching. I'll stick around and chat a little bit, and we can crack a beer open for our friend Trek, who is perpetually dead. Adios all.